It is Sunday, and Haley and I are finishing out the weekend by going to the Twilight Lounge Cafe thing for concerts. The band is called Sparkle Carpet, and I'm bringing my camera because I want to film a little bit. Yep.
That the world was gonna change and nothing ever be the same. Of course, that's usually the case anyhow. You see, what comes with higher beings is a better way of thinking, and the thought that maybe someday we will grow. But if they take over the planet and destroy everything on it, you know, I can't say that I really mind. After all, that is what happens when you're jumping through dimensions and you mix the physical with the divine. How we couldn't believe what we saw. I really have no idea. We just looked on and as the ships came down and landed on the ground. The people fell down onto their knees as they began to see. Alright, pay attention, right?
So it is Monday again, and it has been, I think at least a month since I've done the What Sold over the weekend. Really, the past 3 weekends have been super slow, like just the summer slowed down, and I've been kind of worried. You know, I always worry like the sales aren't going to pick up again. Like, oh, my self-employment through online sales are over. This is just thinking the worst. But it definitely turned around for this weekend, and it's partially because I spent a lot of time listing and had some decent finds last week. So over the weekend I sold 17 items at an average price of $50 each. Real strong. So here's what sold. Alright, I think I already showed this, but this is a Satchler tripod. I ended up taking off the head, and I'm using that. It's much better than what I was using. But this is the rest of the tripod, and it is broken, and I took a best offer of $50. This is a Onkyo remote. This I did not take an offer. This sold for $28. This is a Harman Kardon remote. I had this on sale, but only like 5% off, and this sold for $63. Crazy amount for a remote. This is a Nespresso milk frother. It does not have the lid. It still does have one of the whisks here. This sold for $40. This is a Fujifilm 16 megabyte card. Thought about just tossing this just because it's so such a small priced item, but it also takes up no space. This sold for $8.99. This is an Ortolieb bicycle tote backpack whatnot. This sold for $62. This is a Kuhn 4x4 violin shoulder rest. This sold for $18.99. This is a Porsche 911, one of the gauges. This I had listed for $99.99, and somebody sent me a best offer of $90, and I've had this for a while, and that's a great offer anyway, so I accepted it. This is a Subaru Legacy CD player, just the stock one, sold for $25. I'm being lazy, I don't want to pick this one up, because it's going to take a long time to package too. This is the Bang & Olufsen CD player. It's record player. Comes with the manual and it's in really good condition. I got this for free off of a neighbor on Nextdoor, and this sold for $275. This is a Logitech rollball trackball mouse. This sold for $17. This is a General Electric CB player. Man, I can't talk today. This is a General Electric CB radio, and this sold for I think $28. Yeah, $28.49, but then it looks like it's got shipping for $44.49. This is a pair of Warby Parker eyeglasses. Now these do have a little bit of a prescription, but I'm sure somebody's going to put their own in there. This sold for $18. A Whirlpool filter. This sold for $22. A pack of 100 Norton Blaze. These are just like sandpaper discs. Yeah, so a lot of 100 I sold for $50, and that was a best offer as well. I've just had these for long enough, and $50 is a good price. This is a Monaco Optics. Now this is something that you put on your monitor and help calibrate it. I was thinking about using it on mine to get everything working, but it does not seem like they make the software anymore. So you have to already have the software or something for it to work. Alright, so the last item is this Wink Home Hub. This sold for $23.
I remember when the water was cold. Now it's warm when I'm tired, staggered and old. These are lips that I care for, we're getting more. So
You want to try to eat? Do you?
So we made it to Washington. This is the Cololock campground. We left the house around 10, and I think it's just about 4 right now, but I don't think it takes normally that long to get here. Yeah, we booked this camping site. Haley booked it about a month ago, and we got here and we're basically camped in this really small like gravel lot, which isn't Haley's fault at all. It's just this campground. There's a lot of nice spots. Like as we were going through, I mean, there's a bunch of really beautiful ones, but this one, gravel. So this is the first time that we get to use the new tent. Like we put it together on Christmas Day, but it has not been out since. This is the first like real time we get to use it.
Says not for gravel camping.
There we go. This is so gravelly. Like, it's just like sitting in a gravel parking lot and jamming your knees down. Tent is set up. I know this is technically the second time that it was set up, but it's the first time that we actually need to set it up correctly. And it was a little difficult, but next time will be easier.
Ouch! I laid on that.
Oh yeah. Look at this stake. It's just by pounding it into the ground. Well, it's kind of hard to bend with your hands, but you think they'd be a little stronger than that.
Can I just pour the whole thing and sprinkle some of that on top? I know, it's exciting. Yeah. I don't want to use our silverware on this. Damn
I'll
it.
just shake. We'll get some good sounds.
This is really not going.
Here it comes.
Gross! Ew, Pop. What in the... Ugh.
He's excited.
Hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm gonna use these sprinkled in there.
Here you go.
Oh my god.
So Haley and I are, demonstrating our gender roles for the evening. She is chopping the food and getting dinner ready, and I am going to get a fire going.
No way to wash these potatoes. I see your knife.
Okay, so we have very, very minimal paper. So this tiny piece of paper under here was actually already in the fire pit. So I'm going to try to be a true Boy Scout and get it started with that. There's a lot of charcoal here. Hot. Ouch! My beard's on fire. So last night made a list of some of the things that we needed to get for this camping trip, and one of them was treats and bones for Mabel just to keep her occupied. And I don't know if you've seen other videos where we've gotten her a good-looking bone, just a nice, I don't know, like femur bone, just a real bone. She cries about it, and she will usually bury it if we're out somewhere that's not home. And so I named it Crying Bone, and it's exactly what she did as soon as we got here. She buried it underneath the table, and that's where it's still sitting. You just let it marinate with dirt.
Don't ruin your bed.
She got her bone back out and now needs to hide it.
Don't let her dig a hole.
Good girl, Mabel, you hit it.
Oh, we'll never find it.
No one knows where it is. Yeah, I'm afraid you're gonna make your nose bleed, Mabel. There you go. No one can see it. Good job. So her bone was over there, and then I drew attention to it at the same time that a dog walked past. And I think in her mind, she was like, oh shoot, the other dog knows where I took my bone. So now she moved it to the other side of the table, and hoping she doesn't finish with a bloody nose from so much gravel digging.
Or bloody claws.
Yeah, or bloody claws.
Do you think these 3 bundles will last us 2 nights? Probably
Maybe.
not. Oh well.
We didn't get hot dog buns, but we want to make like little sandwiches with the homemade sourdough. Not the best knife for bread slicing. Check out our dog sandwiches. Okay, so we just drove a few miles down the road to this place called South Beach, and we're here because we were told that there is a 20-foot dead whale that has washed up, and I guess you could see its skull. Mabel's being so annoying, but I think we're at the right spot, but we're gonna go down and check. Mabel, come here. Oh, hell, he's pointing this out. It's a monster slug.
Slug?
I think it's a slug.
Ooh.
Yeah, wow. Look at that. Next to my finger.
It's a weird texture.
Yeah. It's all that salt water making it wrinkly.
Yeah.
Huh, whale watching. So the tide is really high right now, so you have to be kind of careful. We don't run into any sneaker waves or something. It's exactly, oh wow. Gotta run up. That's what I'm talking about. That's not necessarily. Yeah. Like that, not necessarily a sneaker wave there, but that one definitely pushed us into the rocks. See, there's a lot of people I see down there. Maybe that's where the whale is.
Tell you how it felt to be there. I remember what it was. Couldn't tell you if it meant anything. So here I am with memories I don't understand. What's the point of it if it's not something you feel?
Am I recording? Okay, so there's some people gathering up a little further. Whether or not they're looking at the whale or not, I'm not sure. But tide's getting higher and higher. Okay, we made it to the whale. It's super leathery. As we were walking up, this crow landed on its skull, which would have been the most awesome picture. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, check this out. We just had to pull Mabel away because she wants to roll on it. Super gross, Mabel. This is this tail right here. Oh man, the smell on this side. Oh my. Oh, okay. Look at those ribs. Wow. This is so stinky. And here's part of its skull? I know it's kind of hard to see scale. I bet that piece right there is probably 10 to 12 feet long. 10 to 12, I guess. One look at this side and then we're gonna get out of here before this tide comes in even more than it is. Oh, you can see its fin right here. That's just crazy. Just so we can kind of see its texture. You can press on it a little bit, but that's leathery. All right. Don't know if I'll ever see something like this again. This is really cool. And of course, humans, somebody carved their name in it. Hillary. Somebody carved their name in the whale. Hillary did. What an idiot. Okay, so we're back at our campground now. Our actual site, pretty much the whole campground is right on the beach. There's a lot of sites that are beachside, but we are not beachside. But either way, it's just like a 5-minute walk to the beach. And, pretty nice. Yeah, that's what I was. Somebody built a little fort over here of driftwood. It's pretty cool.
It says go away and stay out everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we should be.
They're afraid somebody's gonna come and just rip down their fort. We just found a walkie-talkie on the beach, and it is on right now.
How do you do it?
Let me see. Showing you that it's on. So this button right here on the side will you press it and hold. That's how you talk. Then you let go when you're done talking.
Hello?
Huh? Hopefully you can hear things. It's kind of windy right now. Roger, Roger, 1, 2, 3. Alright, well, let's leave it back where we found it.